The situation in Ukraine has escalated once again, with the country planning to sell off state assets to fund its ongoing conflict, according to reports from the New York Times. A notable example is the planned sale of a hotel located in Kiev, which has been standing for over 6 decades and bears witness to pivotal moments in Ukraine's modern history. This historic hotel, which played host to significant gatherings, notably during the dissolution of the Soviet Union when Ukraine became an independent nation, is now set to be auctioned at a starting price of $25 million. This move comes amidst a dire financial crisis, as Ukraine faces a $5 billion shortfall in its military budget this year. Last year, discussions around Ukraine's fiscal budget highlighted the government's decision to allocate 100% of its revenue towards defense, accounting for half of the total expenditure. This stark reveals that nearly half of Ukraine's budget is dedicated to military affairs, leaving the other half dependent on external sources such as foreign aid or asset sales. Ukraine's Ministry of Finance bases its budget projections on anticipated foreign economic assistance mirroring last year's levels. A reality shows that this year's assistance has fallen short, particularly from the United States, which has allocated funds primarily for domestic purposes, leaving Ukraine to fend for itself. Additionally, Ukraine's trade has been severely impacted, especially following Russia's relentless attacks on its power system since last year. Despite the government's efforts to repair damage quickly and mitigate the impact on the power grid, the overall trade deficit remains evident. The challenges faced by Ukraine extend beyond military expenditures and trade disruptions. Its electricity sector, previously a source of income through exports, now struggles to meet domestic needs due to extensive damage to power plants. This reliance on imports exacerbates the country's economic strain, with existing infrastructure unable to handle the increased demand, raising concerns about future funding gaps. The ongoing conflict has disrupted Ukraine's maritime trade routes, affecting not only military logistics but also civilian commerce. While Ukraine continues to resist Russian aggression by targeting the latter's Black Sea fleet, the broader economic impact cannot be overlooked. Western countries, including those in Eastern Europe, have also shown reluctance to purchase Ukrainian goods, leading to reduced trade volumes and further economic downturn. In summary, Ukraine confronts a complex interplay of financial challenges, from military spending to trade deficits and economic instability. The sale of state assets may offer temporary relief, yet it fails to address the root causes of the nation's fiscal woes. As the conflict drags on, it underscores the importance of a robust economy in sustaining a prolonged war effort, highlighting the critical role of financial resources in determining a nation's ability to endure and prevail.